Rockwood Windjammer model 2819 VS Ultra Series here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Used to be, there was just a Windjammer. It was just kind of a side project at Rockwood, and it really took off. A Windjammer was the equivalent to a Rockwood signature travel trailer, which is to say their very highest level. It became more and more popular, but not everyone needed a big 35-foot V-nose, and you know, the price tag wasn't necessarily attractive for everyone, so they scaled it back a little bit and came out with the Ultra Series, which lines up with their mid-level Rockwood Ultralight. What's cool? They're built the same. And generally, you're going to have to look really hard to tell a difference between your amenities. That's what I like about Rockwood. From their smallest travel trailer to their very largest fifth wheel, everything is built the same. It's just a matter of how big it is. So I want to mention real quick, you may see some options and upgrades in this video that may or may not be equipped on the specific trailer you're looking to take home. Always double check our pictures. Call for details. We want to make sure you're getting the one that you think you're getting. We're not here to play smoke and mirror sales. First thing we're going to talk about is the Emerald package here. That's a big bundle of upgrades that basically it takes this thing to the next level. You can instantly tell this is an Emerald series by the fact that we have the full body skin package, the full color package. Other things included with that are the full aluminum awning shroud over your awning. That's going to keep your awning protected from the wind, rain, and elements, so you don't have to spend you know, $700-800 to replace that awning fabric down the line. Things like your power awning, your power tongue jack, a lot of other lightweights will have those, but they won't usually have the same grade of motor. People don't realize there's a 600, you know, 300, 600, 900 series motors that go in these electric awnings and things like that. Well, Rockwood uses the better grade of stuff. The problem is when you just read a brochure, it says power awning, and you can't tell the difference. So what you need to do as a buyer is when you come out to look at a dealership, say, hey, Mr. Salesman, would you hook a battery up to this? I want to see that awning move. They will not move faster than this Rockwood. It's one of the reasons, that's one of the many reasons I'll touch on this video, that Rockwood is the best-selling lightweight out there and has been for many years. There are some manufacturers that'll do some of what I'm showing you. There's virtually nobody that does everything that I'm showing you, and that's why these have a better resale as well. Other advantages in that Emerald package, we have the cool frameless windows that you see here. They look space age and awesome, but notice you do not see a seal. That is because the seal is hidden under the window pane so the sun can't get to it and cause it to prematurely deteriorate. Aluminum rims are part of the Emerald package. That is, you know, it keeps your steel wheels from rusting and pitting because now we have nice aluminum wheels. Science fact, warning, if you're going up and down a lot of hills, like if you're in Tennessee's or out west or something like that, your brakes can put out a lot of heat. Aluminum wheels are a little bit better about spilling off excess heat. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I'll take anything I can get. Another fun part about these standard item is you have an indoor-outdoor TV station. Inside, you have a standard living room TV, and in this video, we've opted in a second bedroom TV onto this Windjammer, which we will do on most of them. Either TV can mount on this bracket out here. There's a matching bracket inside on both of those. That means that you can have dual zone entertainment. So if one of you likes NASCAR and the other likes baseball, watch them both. Have a great time. This little table here goes right along with our outside grill. You see this extended rail. This rail starts here and goes all the way over. You can have the grill on left, table on the right like you see here, or vice versa. If you're right or left-handed, doesn't matter. The other thing is this little table here is not particle board. It's not press board. It's a molded resin. It can't rot, mold, mildew. If you leave it out in the rain, it won't swell. If the dew in the morning, the condensation seeps onto it, it won't deteriorate. It just can't break down. That's not I guess this little table isn't like a super critical deal. It shouldn't be the make or break decision on your buying process, but my point is, think of the detail they're paying on this little widget and imagine what they're doing on the rest of the trailer. Rockwoods are now pre-prepped for solar. You can simply get a solar charge panel, plug right in there, and that will keep your battery topped off. Great if you're dry camping. A lot of people ask me, what are these little doors up front? That's where your propane tanks go. They enclose the propane on these so that you don't have road debris getting sprayed up onto them and causing your tanks to fail or corrode or degrade or any of that. Construction is really where these truly set themselves apart for me. I'm a nuts and bolts kind of person. I like that stuff. Most lightweight trailers, only the sidewalls are laminated. Many lightweight trailers, they're only pinch roll laminated, and there's nothing wrong with that. Rockwood does make it better though with vacuum bonding, and if you need an explanation of that, please give us a call. It's going to take more time than I have in this video. But usually only your two sidewalls are laminated. Everything else on most lightweight trailers is not laminated. Your front wall in Rockwood, laminated. Walk up to the sidewalls of other lightweights and thump on them like this. Rockwood's, it thumps right back. Most lightweights, they do not, because it's just a hanging sheet of fiberglass over who knows what of a skeleton. Emerald package, slam latch baggage doors here, so it's a lot easier to operate this door one-handed. The other thing is they've gone to these really cool magnetic holdbacks. You don't have to, see it, one-hand operation. You don't have to get those little plastic hooks that can deteriorate in the sun. It's all one-hand operation. I like that. These have an outside antifreeze inlet. So if you don't want to worry about accidentally spilling that sticky pink antifreeze, I hope you're using pink and not green. Do not use green antifreeze. You know, just that's toxic. Pink is not. The Furion electric system here has a little LED light indicator to tell you if you're getting clean, good power to your Rockwood. If that light is blue, you're good. If that light is like red, yellow, whatever, it might mean that you have a bad ground at your campsite or reverse polarity. Whatever it means, you can proactively prevent electrical damage to your RV's appliances, like your, you know, your microwave, your air conditioner, your refrigerator, your big expensive parts of this. You know, the roof. You want to talk fully walkable? This is it. This has a fully laminated, arched roof that is seriously reinforced. You know, very heavy-duty wooden roofs. You can walk on them. You still might feel a little flex of the wood. Not this. This thing is rock solid. I like it. Let's step inside. As long as we're talking about the roof here, I mean, why tell you when I can show you? I triple dog dare you to do that in another lightweight RV. I want to see the salesman's reaction when you punch out his ceiling panel. You don't worry about that in this. Quick side note, the interior color here is called Toscana, and this is equipped with cherry woodwork and a wood look floor. All of those things can change depending on the specific equipment brought in on each individual trailer. Now that that's out of the way, back to the point. Again, living room TV is standard. Unfortunately, we've had so many trailers come in so quickly, I had to let my camera's battery charge, and I couldn't get to this one before we went through and had it ready for sale. And we remove the TVs and store them, so you're the first people to touch them when they go home. But this is what I was showing you, the entire TV and swing arm bracket mount and dismount right off the wall. So the TV can face anywhere, inside or outside, or you know, living room, picnic table, wherever. Your stereo system here is an all-in-one system, AM, FM, CD, and DVD, inside-outside speaker zones with Bluetooth. And what's interesting is this stereo system actually does have a microphone on it, so you can take hands-free calls through your camper. Kind of crazy. You know, depending on what you're doing, maybe you want to go on private mode, but maybe not. Here's a good spot to show you. The camera is not playing tricks with you. The wood does get wider as you go over here because the entire roof of this Rockwood is barreled and domed. It means you have more headroom in here than most lightweights can offer. Another part of the Emerald package is the upgrade to the true Corian countertops with undermounted sinks. Again, just like in the big Rockwood fifth wheels, you know, I like seeing this kind of stuff. When you get the countertop extension with Rockwood, this is what we're looking at. It is not just the little cheap pressboard flip-up style that you see in travel trailers so often. It is also Corian to match this. And look at the size of it. If you need a counter extension, you need countertop space, so you get a nice big one here. And I've had someone say, you know, it does make it kind of thin to walk through here. Sure, but you're not using it all the time. You're only using it when we're doing some serious nachos or something like that, when you're really putting things out for the big game. That's the only time that's going to be out there, but it's so nice to have. LED lights are standard in all Rockwoods. Even their hard side pop-ups. Like I said, everything they build is the same. You don't have to worry about changing out incandescent bulbs all the time. Central air, central heat, enclosed underbelly for extended season camping. All of your cabinetry, again, you are going to be hard-pressed to find something that is going to perform better than this Rockwood. Your stovetop cover, Rockwood did this first, and all of a sudden everybody's catching on to this. Oh, I'm sorry, they may not have done it first, but in this market segment, they were by far first. They were a year and a half of everybody else with this flush mount glass top. Looks amazing. Notice they use a bigger oven, a 22-inch oven, not the small 16-inch oven. And this adds to your usable counter space because it's all flush mount. This 2819 VS is a front living room setup. That's what's occupied up here in the Vino. So you have twin windows that can open to give you lots of light. You notice that all of your windows in here have both valances and lambrequins with day and night shades so that you get more privacy when you want it, more light when you want it. This is a full memory foam slide open hide-a-bed. It's very quick and easy to use. It provides an extra sleeping space. So between this sofa and this dinette here, you can have, I don't know, 4 to 6 people pretty comfortably in here. And when this sofa is down, this countertop back here actually kind of functions like a headboard. There is a little pocket down there that you can see. And up here you do have a full charging station. I like how they have it tucked out of the way so you don't have your phone chargers dangling all over the place. So you have USB, 12-volt cigarette lighter type plug, and then just a normal wall socket for things like cell phone chargers, laptop chargers, all that good stuff. It's all convenient and it's in one spot. This is something that unless you're really in tune with this stuff, you'd miss it 9 times out of 10 or maybe more. They are going to a larger refrigerator in their Ultra and Signature Series Rockwoods, which means Ultra and Windjammer, Vino's trailers as well. This is a 17% larger, 7 cubic foot refrigerator. I like that we like to add the raised panels on it so that your refrigerator panels match the rest of your cabinetry. And you can tell this is the bigger one with the retro style handle. And it's also easier to open. So if you have trouble with those little, contortionist thumb styles, this will be easy for you. What I like about this is the way that you can get to the bedroom or bathroom from pretty much any direction. It's very open. It's easy to access. The sink here, I love showing people how big this sink is. You can actually really use this thing. They do give you a nice big medicine cabinet so you can keep all your stuff off the countertop. And standard thing in the bathroom of a Rockwood is the full-size Creative Breeze fan. Where this is really different, you can kind of see that little grid back there. This comes standard with a fantastic fan vent cover. Rockwood builds that in from the factory. There's virtually nobody that does that from the factory. Normally, you have to pay $50 a pop to have that done. But again, Rockwood is made to be preventative right from the factory. They offer preventative service measures straight from the factory. And a fifth wheel shower, not a travel trailer tub. This is something I like to talk about. A full 80-inch bed, not a 74-inch camper queen in a lightweight trailer. And this is a Serta mattress. This is far better than the common grade stuff you get in virtually any travel trailer. Windows on the sides of the slides open for light and for ventilation. They do open the panel itself. Let's see, over here, this is where your second TV goes when opted in, which again, we will do this on almost anything that we stock. So it has a same swing arm I mentioned, can go inside or outside. Rather than block the entire rear wall with a big heavy wardrobe closet, they moved it over here to the side. So you still get all the same storage. You have tons of dresser space below, tons of hanging space up here where it's easy to reach, but it adds the option for a big window back here. It's little stuff like this. It's like any one thing I've shared with you is not the reason to buy a Rockwood. It's the combination of all of these things that make them such a clear choice for so many people. And, there's every RV is different, or the best for different reasons. But Rockwood is the best for a lot of them. So give us a call, learn even more. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Happy camping.